Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels. Now, we're going to go over a couple of things real quick here. First of all, JD versus AH. I want to update you in regards to the appeal in the UK. So it looks like, as of today, the appeal has neither been declined nor green-lighted yet to go forward. It looks like what they are wanting to do is to have a hearing on the matter as of March of this year. Now, Depp's team has submitted that they would like to go ahead and bring forth new evidence in regards to the appeal for this trial. Now, there is speculation as to what evidence they are asking to push forward. For everything from the Toronto tapes to those who say that now that it's come to light that she never made the charity donations to the CHLA and ACLU in full as she has claimed in the past and claimed on the stand in the UK last year, that is more than likely what they are going to go with, because that was the main basis for Judge Nichols' decision in ruling in NGN's favor last year. Others think that it might be the Toronto tapes. Now, I think it's going to be about the donations because, again, that was mainly what the verdict was based off of back last year from Judge Nichols to prove that she had no financial incentive in order to lie. So, more than likely, they definitely want to get that in there and say, see, she didn't do these donations. She actually perjured herself on the stand, so we should be questioning all of the testimony that she gave under oath, since it has already been proven that she lied under oath during the trial. Just my 2 cents on the matter. Now on to Virginia. I was made aware yesterday, I believe it was Tammy Lockley during Justice for Johnny Depp's live stream for her celebration of 100 subscribers. Yay, go JFD! That there is going to be at least 50 to 51 new audios coming out for the VA trial. Some speculate that these might be the alluded to, finally, Toronto tapes. This is not known for sure, but pretty much all the audios that have come out before now have not been in her favor. And they might be not the slam dunk if they're the Toronto tapes that she said they were to Johnny when she was saying that he would not like what he was going to hear. But we shall see as things move forward with the VA trial and all that's going on. No updates in regards to whether the judge has decided to let AH go forward with her subpoena of Twitter for the 200 plus accounts. I will still be keeping a close watch on that. Now, moving forward a little bit, right before I got on here to do my vid for today, I came across something on my actually autistic hashtag, that community I am involved in, and it kind of was a flashback to the early 2000s. There's a research firm that put out a new paper as to how having a family member with autism contributes to the decline of the mental health of the family members. Now, those of us who were around during the early 2000s remember the horrific I Am Autism video, where it essentially alludes to everything that's wrong with your family or wrong with you financially. It's all the autistic kid's fault for simply existing. This is the prejudice. We are literally considered burdens and the cause of all of our family's problems by society and the media because we exist. No, seriously, this is a thing. This is a thing. And this is not new. This has been going on way since before the early 2000s. And it's just this driving home of the stereotype that all autistics are is a manifestation of all the problems with your life if you have one of us in your family. It's making us a sum of our diagnostic traits instead of looking at us as human beings. Now, researchers, of course, have to use a scientific method, and I understand that, and there has to be to come up with an objective result to not have attachment. What you do need to have, though, is a healthy respect when you are talking about doing studies in regards to human persons. This heavy-footed lean on the freaking neck of autistic folks by constantly hammering in how we are burdens, how we are damaging to our families, all the problems that we cause. I go over this in my series on ableism, folks. It may seem minor, but this kind of burden mentality is the same sort of thing that perpetuates the thinking that the kids would be better off dead than autistic. This is how we have parents who end up driving kids off bridges due to a diagnosis and killing the kids. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Perpetuating this type of thinking and blaming the autistic kid for simply existing with a diagnosis is beyond. Kids have died. Kids have died. Kids have been tortured. Kids have been abused because of this perpetuated mentality. So, how do we fight these sort of things? After all, in the JD community, we know all about perpetuated stereotypes, right? All men bad. All drug abusers, people who use drugs, bad. All drunks bad, right? Right? You point broadly with this brush and you run into problems. So how do you fight it? For us in the autistic community, we have to keep putting our faces out there. The main way to combat stereotypes for us is for us, unfortunately, to do things that are very out of our comfort zones and very uncomfortable for a good majority of us. We have to put ourselves out there, put ourselves on camera. When there's not a pandemic, put ourselves out in the street, put us in the face of our senators, in the face of the researchers at these colleges. We have to put ourselves in eyesight, because when we present ourselves in such a way, they have to confront the fact that we are not these two-dimensional, walking, talking list of traits that they treat us as when they do these research papers. That we are actually full functioning human beings, and the stereotypes that they're perpetuating is getting these very real human beings killed, abused, maligned, and ostracized from the rest of society. So, that's all I really have on that. Now, in regards to what's going on with the whole will not even say his name. I said my piece during the stream with Zods. I am going to be talking about a certain case with a certain individual whose initials are MM on Twitter. But I am not going to be saying anything further on here on YouTube in regards to it, as I feel like I've already said my piece on that. You are free to disagree if you like. Now, we don't get that many views here on this channel. The few views that we do get do tend to get removed by YouTube. So if you could, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit like. Please don't forget to hit the comments. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.